Hello, I'm Bill Coley, pastor at First Christian Church in East Moline, Illinois, and welcome to a short video introducing you to something we call FCCEMConnect. It's a forum which will allow you to read but also post, to connect, to interact with other people on various areas, and that's the job of this video, to introduce you the kinds of areas that you'll be able to interact with others on. This forum exists as a communication tool arising out of the needs and the limitations of this ongoing coronavirus pandemic, of course, and our purpose is to help each other get connected over the time. We'll maybe even continue the forum after the pandemic subsides. We'll make that decision later. For the moment, I want to give you in this video just a brief tour of what you can expect when you come to FCCEMConnect, and I certainly hope you will do so. At the top here, you see this is the name of our forum and a little summary of what we hoped to be, an online gathering place for people who are supportive of and curious about our church. This menu here includes an FAQ section. There might be a couple of sections, questions that you'll find interesting. Perhaps not. Here is a little banner that will flash basically a welcome site. A welcome message to you and invite you to participate. Up here in along the top, you'll see the name, your name or your username if you decide to register. If you don't register, if you don't create a user ID, which of course is free, you'll be able to read every post that you want to read. You just won't be able to contribute your own. You won't be able to post. So what will you be able to read, and if you just decide to create a user ID post about? Well, down here is where you see the topics. There's an introductory section which basically includes, if I click here, you'll see a little welcome message from me or the administrator, a little welcome message and some suggestions and guidelines for posting. Back to the main menu, there's basically three sections of topics. One is about our church proper, news and announcements about our worship, about ministries that we have, about an area for you to offer general comments, and of course any questions you have about our church. And so these areas are specific to our church, and the news and announcements will have to do with what we're doing and worship, etc. And so you're welcome to read in these areas and post in them as you want and interact with each other as you want. Second area is what we call about faith and spirituality. These are not specific to First Christian Church of East Moline, and so these are wide open. We have different categories, questions about and comments about living a Christian life. Just what does it mean to be a Christian in the modern world? Questions and comments about the Bible. Lots of questions and comments that can arise there, of course. And then tough issues and questions that test our faith. I bet you can think of some off the top of your head, just like I can. Things like, why do bad things happen to good people, and where is God in the midst of this pandemic? And lots of faith and spirituality questions that you can address here and interact with others about. And the final category within about faith and spirituality is prayer requests. Just simply requests that we stand with you and with your family or your situation or that situation, wherever and whatever it is, in prayer. And then the final section here is it's called other topics, sort of a catch-all category, current events and other matters. Basically, you'll be able to post about anything in these areas, within reason, of course, and areas concerns about decorum and politeness and grace and what you would expect in any public forum. But these two areas are catch-alls. All right, so those are the topics. The rest of the page looks pretty simply. You can see how many different threads have been started in each of the topics, and the forum really isn't open yet as I create this video, so there's only one. There's an introductory message in each in each topic, and that's why you only see one topic or one thread in each of these categories, and there's one post in each of them too, and they're all done by me as I've introduced each of the topics and given some suggestions about what that form, that particular category within the form is for. As things progress, we hope the number of topics will increase, as will the total number of posts. Okay, and you'll over here in this column, and I'm sure you've been on forums before, so none of this is new, but this is the most recent post in that particular category. So you have the categories, you have the number of threads that have been created, and then the total number of posts within all of those threads, or what they call topics, and then the most recent post in each of the particular categories. Okay. Further down the line, there isn't much for you to be curious about, really, so I wouldn't be interested in that if I were you. That's the lay of the land. That's basically how we're going to get you into interaction with others. The most important step, if you really want to interact with others, is to create a user ID, and we'll discuss that and show you how to do that in our next video. For the moment, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you pay attention and contribute to FCCEMConnect. We look forward to that. Take care. Blessings to you. Bye-bye.